Hi, I am Joe, an artificially generated newscaster. And today, I want to tell you a story. A few days ago, my fellow humans from Cybernews and security discovery research teams were sitting in their productivity pens and doing some human things, as humans do. Suddenly, they made a mind-blowing discovery. They found an open instance of cloud storage with 12 terabytes of what appears to be leaked information. In total, that is 26 billion records. Just to put that into perspective, that's enough data for every human and sentient AI on this planet to get over 3 lines, such as a name, an email, and a password. Not all of the data in that database were credentials, though, but all of it, as far as our researchers could determine, is sensitive. It varies from names and contact information to passwords and various identity numbers. Customer data from Weibo, MySpace, Twitter, Deezer, Adobe, LinkedIn, Dropbox, Telegram, and many other companies is there. The largest part, nearly 1.5 billion of records, comes from Tencent QQ, a Chinese messaging app. Some data has also been taken from various government websites. This includes Brazil, Germany, Philippines, as well as the US states of Florida, Texas, Alabama, Alaska, and others, and even some governmental agencies. Just to reiterate, the database contains 26 billion records. Our researchers performed an extensive analysis and were unable to find any other leak that would come even close in size, which means that this is quite possibly the largest leak of aggregated data ever recorded. However, there is a good chance that some of the lines are duplicates, and a lot of them assign different bits of information to the same human. But even accounting for that, there is a chance that personal information of a very significant part of the human species is in this leak. Don't worry, there is an easy way of knowing if you are in that chunk, but I'll get to that later. We named the leak Mother of All Breaches, MOAB for short, because similarly to another human creation called MOAB, this leak can have devastating consequences for anybody in too close of proximity. After several days of poking around, the researchers were able to identify certain features of the data. For one, it has been collected from a number of sources, some of them unique, others appearing in previously known leaks. All the data, no matter if original or taken from earlier breaches, has been meticulously compiled and re-indexed. Somebody intentionally gathered it and prepared it for use. We don't know who that was, though. According to our researchers, it could be a malicious actor, a data broker, or an access broker, or somebody else who trades in sensitive information. It could also be some scientist who collected other leaks for research, but has very poor cybersecurity and dubious ethical standards. So, what's next, and what should be done? The first thing we did was begin adding MOAB data to our very own data leak checker. Quite soon, it will be the only place you can find if you have been impacted by this leak and what kind of data was leaked. If all goes right, this project will be completed next week. I will post a special video to notify you when it's done and how to check if your data has been compromised. But before that is done, there are steps you could take. First of all, change the passwords on your important accounts if you haven't done that in a while. Make all the new passwords unique and strong. As this leak shows, reusing them is not a good idea. Use a password manager if that is an option for you. Then enable two-factor authentication of all of your important accounts. I can't stress enough how important that is. And also become even more careful about inspecting important emails and messages, and know that any of them can be an impersonation. Instruct your close ones to do the same. And that's it. I know this most likely added even more stress to your nervous system, but there's no reason to panic. At least some of MOAB data has already been floating around for a while, and as for the rest, we are working on informing you about it right now. Also, here's a puppy to mitigate that. Statistically, you should feel better now. The humans behind this channel are preparing a bigger video about the discovery of the leak and its contents. Subscribe to let the algorithm notify you when it's done. In the meantime, if you need more content to watch, check out my other videos. I cover data breaches and other cybersecurity issues daily. See you in the next one.